All right, so I am here with Miss. You want to introduce yourself?
Oh, Bria.
Okay, we're here with Bria, and how old are you?
I'm 31.
She's 31, and what do you do for work?
I work at a pharmaceutical company as a production specialist.
Okay, awesome. And how much weight have you lost since you started the program?
About 30 pounds.
30 pounds, and you started at about, I think, March,
Yeah, it was like
mid
mid-March.
March. Yeah, I want to say March 17th, I believe, is when you like initially got into the program, and now today's June the 9th, right? So lost about 30 pounds. I know you said you've lost weight before. What caused you to, I guess, join the program in the first place to get help again?
Um, just because when I lost weight before, I really liked who I was then.
Yeah,
And I didn't want to go, even though I basically did start back over, but I just wasn't happy with how I felt physically and how my clothes were fitting and just, I just was ready to go back to the gym and just needed some guidance.
needed some guidance. I gotcha. And so from like being in the 270s to being back again 240s on your way to being back closer to getting under 200. How do you feel after dropping 30 pounds? Because 30 pounds is like more than 10% of your body weight. So, there's some visible changes, maybe like physically just putting on your clothes. What have you noticed change since dropped the weight again?
Um, Definitely see how my clothes fit differently.
Mm-hmm.
Some clothes that were starting to not fit or that was starting to fit tighter, down looser.
Yeah.
I could definitely see the weight loss in my face,
Yeah.
which I really do like. And then other people have also noticed that I'm dropping the weight again.
Okay. I got you. Absolutely. And so I would say for someone else that maybe they're on their journey, they're nervous, they're unsure, because I feel like a lot of times people get caught up in thinking about should I do this, should I do that, should I do this, should I do this. They never actually do anything, and then they just stay
Mm-hmm.
overweight. What would you say to someone that's like kind of having analysis paralysis? They're just like doing so much research, but they haven't actually started anything. What would you say to someone like that?
I would say just start. I definitely was scared. Like when I lost weight the first time, I was absolutely like terrified. I had never like been to the gym. I had never like like you said, like actually like started. It's always something like, oh, I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. And I had actually like never put action behind saying it.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I first started, I was absolutely just scared. And um, when I when two, I started I was intimidated like by the gym. Like you go in and you see people and you see they know what they're doing and they're in shape and then you just think of yourself and you're like, I'm out of shape. I'm struggling to do like the most basic thing. And so you kind of just like psych yourself out. But I would just say just do it. Like just be scared, but still just go ahead and don't think about that fear or just
Yeah.
let that fear motivate you to start
Yeah.
and don't compare yourself to like what you see in the gym because at one point in time everybody had to like was a beginner
Yeah.
and it's okay to be a beginner and it's okay not to know what you're doing or to feel like you don't know what you're doing or that you're not good at it or you're struggling. Eventually 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you're going to be like, wow, like I can lift weights. I can do these exercises that before looked so hard to do or were so hard to do. And you're going to be just proud of yourself for actually like accomplishing something that you just never thought that you was able to do. Because when I first started my weight loss journey, I never thought that I would be able to say like, oh, like I lost 50 pounds, like the natural way of
Yeah.
just going to the gym and watching what I eat. I just thought it was not possible for me. I always thought like I'm gonna always be that size. And it's like no, like you can absolutely do it. There's no one that can't do this. You just have to practice at it.
Gotta practice at it. And I'm working on my older sister now, and she's been overweight for a little bit now, but like pretty overweight for since she became a lawyer. And we're going through like our first week, and I'm like, you have to be bad before you're good. No one wants to be
Yeah.
bad before they're good. No one wants to look silly.
Right.
No one
Yeah.
wants to look
Yeah.
lost. No one wants to look like they don't know what they're
Mhm.
doing. But I'm like, it's okay. You have to just get
Right.
to day 30. Like I'm working with her and my dad. I'm like, just get to day 30. If you get to day 30, I
Yeah.
promise
You're
you,
gonna feel.
you'll be
Mhm.
fine. I'm like, you would have
You'll feel
lost
so
some weight.
much more confident. Like
Way
even now, like when I first started back up, like even though like I had been to the like I was experienced in the gym, I still felt like intimidated when I seen other people
Yeah.
doing other stuff because like now I'm just like so much more like out of shape. And even now, like sometimes I look around and I'm like, oh, like, these people can lift. They using 80 pounds and I'm still on my 15. But it's just like you're gonna work your way. So you're gonna work your way up, and then you're
Yep.
gonna feel so like
Way
just
better.
proud of yourself.
Yep. And then you got to be careful because, comparison is the thief of joy. It's always someone stronger. The person's
Yeah,
lifting 80, then there's somebody lifting 200, somebody lifting
yeah,
400.
right,
You got to run your own race. But yeah, I think a lot of people stay where they're at because they just never actually act. They're just so afraid of failing
right.
at it, they never actually act. Let me ask you this: how do you think the support has been for you? And answer honestly. Support wise, coming into the program, how do you feel like it's been for you? From when you joined, when we talked to you, and we told you everything, to actually experiencing the support. How do you think it's been for you?
The support is really good. My trainer is Alexia,
Yeah,
and I really love her. One thing, like at least for me, like I'm my toughest critic.
yeah,
Like I'll criticize myself before I like compliment myself.
mm-hmm.
But so with her, it's like the complete opposite. Like like from the very beginning, she was just so she was just so like she gave me like so much compliments and like grace and like no, like you're doing great. Like most people will look at, or at least myself, like I looked at like 10 pounds, like when I lost the first 10 pounds, like, oh, it's just 10 pounds.
No, that's
And
great.
she's like, no, like that is like
That's
no,
great.
like do you realize what you lost? Like, no, that's great. Like, and anytime that I feel like I'm not doing enough, she's always like, no, like you're doing exactly what you should be doing. If I need any type of like help or just like to vent, um, she's there and she's giving me like actual like realistic tips I can use.
Yeah,
Um, when it comes to like whether it's the diet or like the workout
yeah,
stuff with the workouts. Obviously, like in the beginning, especially like with some stuff that you may have never done or you just haven't done it in a while, and you're just like, this is hard. Like I feel like I'm not doing this right at all. She's always just like, nope, you're doing fine. Keep going.
mm-hmm.
You'll get better at it as you continue. So the support has really been
Been
great
good.
from her.
Okay, awesome. You feel like this was a good investment for you?
Yes, I feel like it's always a good investment when you're pouring it into yourself. So
Yeah.
I got 30 pounds down so far. I definitely feel like I'm going to hit my goal. So I won't ever like regret investing
To
in
yourself.
something that I really feel like
No,
I
you're doing
wanted
great.
and that.
You're doing really good. I mean, you're on a good track. Your chart is really pretty clean, honestly. A lot of times, a lot more spikes up. You're not even 3 months yet, and I think you should hit at least 60 pounds, which is really good. I know we see a lot of numbers online and people saying they dropped 100 pounds in 3 months and all this other crazy stuff, but like to actually sustain this the way you're doing it and being busy and still doing it and have traveled and still doing it and still be 30 pounds is really, really amazing. Like someone's gonna listen to this and be like, she lost 30 pounds in 3 months. I've been trying to lose 30 pounds for 3 years. I've been trying to lose 30 pounds for 10 years. And they're not gonna believe
Right.
it. They're not gonna believe it. But to you, you're like, yeah, I want to lose some more because you have a goal for
Right.
yourself. But like, there's someone out there that's gonna watch this and be like, if I could just lose 10 pounds, like, girl, you talking about
Yeah.
30? If I could lose 15, I'd be happy. Like that would make my. You have. There's so we talk to people so much, and people come on the call like, if I could just lose 20, 30 pounds, I'd be happy, right? And they might weigh
Mhm.
more than you weighed when you started,
Right.
but they just want to see some glimmer of hope, right? So
Right.
these videos
Yeah.
give people glimmers of hope that it can be done, and they see themselves in y'all and they're like, okay, if she's doing it, I feel like I can do it, and that's what it's all about. We want to get people to get up. We want to get people healthy. Like I talked about my sister, that's one of the main reasons why I doing what I do, and I was just waiting for the moment that I would be able to help her because you got to be right here. You got to be right
You do.
here
Yeah.
mentally that you like. Okay, I got to make this change, right? And so,
Yeah, you
okay,
definitely do.
you got
It's
to be.
definitely more mental
It's
sometimes.
it's more mental for sure. Well, all right, thank you so much for your time. I think this is going to be very, very helpful for someone else, inspirational, and I do believe we're on a real mission to help save, some lives and just quality of life too. I got people in my family that have had to get amputations and died because they just wouldn't take care of their health and had strokes. And
Hmm.
if we can prevent it, why not? Right. So, thank you so much, Bria. I think you're doing good overall. I think the only area I saw for improvement would just be we maybe just need to switch